I'm doing this video against my will again. Okay. And I tried to do this video before, but I got dinged, so I'm gonna try to watch what I say this time. Okay. With that being said, this country is called United States. And because of the way I define everything, I understand the core definition of that word is basically is a state is like a frame of mind. And what's happening is we're uniting a multitude, a state of minds into one area. Okay. That being said, if you remember my previous videos where I talked about what the voice told me about us being lambs, lost lambs. And I said I'd give you examples. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never said this before, but the reason why I am the way I am is because I saw my brothers do so much evil that the voice in my head was literally taking notes and weighing the sins of it all. Forcing me, I don't want to say forcing me to become a beta male, but pushing me in that direction. So with that being said, I understand that the reason why a lot of us are pushed away from a lot of the people we love is because we're not being heard. Okay? And it is somehow a hypothesis of mine that the English language is literally keeping us from coming together or uniting. Right? But then when we really can't, echo with yours, I can't understand what you're going through, you're not being heard. And then you become a lost lamb because you're not heard anymore. Okay. Now, something the voice told me today. Yo, what's the name of those cameras they putting up everywhere now? And it's not enough that I understand that just like with sheep, how they flock together, they're basically uniting or flocking together. Okay. And listen, if you ask me, the majority of this started with Amber Heard. Okay. And the reason why I say that, because listen, I'm not the one to say, there's people out here who join Hollywood say they change their name. Okay. So I understand Amber to be fire. And Heard to be a multitude of things. Because we're literally hearing fire and being herded to fire. Okay. And you got Johnny Depp. I already know the word John. It's basically a name you give to someone with no name. And then you got Death. Okay. It's like I was telling my sister, okay? the thing, like this voice, I understand that it's within me. I understand what I am now. And it's one of the reasons why, like, you see how people of color say the N word is a derogatory term. I consider the word Puerto Rican the same way. And I've heard from more than one person that, like, I'm almost 100% sure that the reason why a lot of people are here and listening to these videos is because I make time easy for you. I help you understand life so much that time flows easy for you. Okay. And I listen, it's not something I'm saying, it's something the voice saying. Okay. That people who call Airwalks, they changed it to Airbender. Okay. That's what Airwalk is. We're bending air. And I understand that my ability is I'm able to bend anxiety, if you will. Because that's what, time is. Anxiety is the time freeze. Okay. And I just like, I guess you could thank my mother's blood if you want. you know, I don't know how I got like this, but I could see it's a way, you know, and I understand like how I am now. I'm not an American. You probably can see that for yourself. I don't consider myself anything, and you can feel the emptiness of that. And that's why a lot of people are afraid of me because they see a void, and you know it's not really, you know. And people are so afraid of being hurt, you know. And I understand that we're just carrying hurt through time. That's what trauma is. You understand? I got shot when I was 5 years old. Every day I've carried that trauma with me for 35 years. Okay. And that's a lot of us. What I also know now, like, is something feeding me. And if there's something feeding me, there's something feeding you. You understand? And I could see the outcome. I could see, if you want to say I'm a fortune teller, that's fine. But I can see the direction that the hand is pushing me in. I mean, I hope I don't get this a strike, but I'm not here to lie to nobody. You welcome to tell me whether or not I'm telling the truth or a lie. Okay. And answer me this. Why flock? Why is flock connected to lock? There's lock in the word flock. Okay. I'll give you another one. I got 30 minutes. Now I understand sayings, Dragon Ball Z. You take the S and the N out and you got IE. Okay. And as a party, you feel like there's just a lot of things that's just coagulated in so many languages that they're just retelling us the same story by changing the language and making us think something different. The choice is yours.